than. What's up, people? Figured I'd try this again. Let me go ahead and share this one real quick. I love this song. Anyways, alrighty. Drop this down. Yo, what's up, people? Let me pause this song. So, how y'all doing today? I'm doing fantastic this morning. Feeling good, a little hungry, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cruising like I do, walking down this hill. You know, when I say cruising, I don't mean like cruising like, I don't know, battleship or a sailboat or a car, cruise control, something like that. Nah, I'm talking about cruising. I mean, like crew, like a group of people. And when I say a group of people, especially when I'm by myself, when I say crew, I mean me, my ancestors, and the chakras within myself. We are good. My crew, my Ashe, my ancestors, my spirit guides, we good. When I say Zen, I mean at peace. There's no other way to, put Zen other than being at peace. In a more generalized sense. So when I tell people I'm cruising, I mean like my crew, we at peace. That's what I'm saying. So cruising, that's what I'm saying. It's not just, cruising with my windows down or, nothing like that. But when I say cruising, I'm talking about me, my spirit, my chakras, my ancestors, and my spirit guide. We, us, my crew, Zen. My crew is at peace. So when I tell people I'm cruising, that's what I mean. So today we're talking about happiness as a choice. So, okay. We all go through some shit. For some people, it's worse than others. We all go through something. And this isn't a video or a live stream to put anybody's issues down like it ain't that serious. Because, for the people that's going through it, it is. It is that serious. So, what I'm saying is, yes, feel whatever you need to feel. In that moment, in those trials and tribulations, feel those emotions, but understand that those emotions flow. They're not here to stay. They're here to feel for the moment and release after. You understand? So happiness is an emotion that you can actually control by choice. Being happy is something that people are desperate to find, but fail to realize that it was never lost in the first place, because that's something within yourself. That's something within you. And people are constantly like, oh, I need to find happiness, or I need such and such to make me happy, or I need this person in my life to make me happy, or something like that. But the issue with that is that that's not true at all. No one is responsible for your happiness. No one's the one person that's going to make you happy. Out of all of your years of unhappiness, a person is going to make you happy. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. No. You are solely responsible for your happiness. And when you bring people into your life, when you form relationships, when you have kids, when you experience and deal with your parents and things like that, their job is not to make you happy. Their job is to add to your happiness. So you have to be willing to be happy by choice. That's what that boils down to. No one's gonna be there all the time to say, "Oh, it's okay, I can make you happy." No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. You need to be happy by yourself in order to, first of all, add to somebody else's happiness, and to just be at peace. To simply be at peace. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be bitter. You're gonna be the person that got 1,000 cats that anytime anybody come and talk to you, you just got an attitude for literally no reason. No reason at all. But because no one can make you happy, or nothing can make you happy. No, you have to make yourself happy. That's how this works. You make yourself happy. I tell people all the time, I'm cruising. My crew is at peace. My spirit, my chakras, my ancestors, my spirit guides, the universe within me, we at peace. We're at Zen. My crew is in Zen. I'm always happy. At least I fight to be. I ain't gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm happy all 24/7." It's not true, because I have emotions. Just like everybody else. But understanding that these emotions it's like a river just flowing through. Flowing through a village, flowing through a jungle, wherever it flows. In this case, within me, it's no reason why I need to stay depressed or stay any kind of negative emotion for a prolonged period of time. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pause this video real quick. If I can't, I probably can't. But I got some business real quick at the ATM I'm about to take care of. So y'all just gonna rock with me through this whole thing. But your happiness is by far the best choice that you can ever make. Because if you're not happy, then everything around you is just gonna be miserable. Especially if you're a parent, if you're like a mother or father, your kids rely on you to have positive energy and to come with positive energy. And if you can't do that, then the whole house is gonna be miserable. You mad, your husband or wife is mad, then the kids, they wake up happy, but then they see you mad, which makes them mad. Everybody in the house is just miserable. Give me a second, y'all. Almost done. I'm about to get back to walking. All right. So back to what we was talking about. Sorry about that. I had to take care of some business. But back to what we was talking about. In order to make yourself happy, first of all, you have to know what freaking makes you happy. What do you like about yourself? What do you like about the world around you? And stop focusing on all the negative stuff so much. It's so easy to do because there's so much around us. But if you look around just at the people in your community, at your, your community, at your house, at your, what you have in your life, any number of just those realizations and those appreciations, being grateful to just be alive, can make you happy. It's just that simple. Just waking up and being like, you know what? I want some tea this morning. And then getting said cup of tea and enjoying your tea. You don't get a cup of tea and then be like, well, shit, I could have put some more honey in it and complain about it. No, you add more honey because that's what you like. This is what's going to make you happy in this moment. And it's those little things. It's just having control over yourself and how you respond to things is one key to make you happy. Having control over what your response is to the world around you. Controlling your thoughts. Controlling your words and how you speak. How you speak to yourself. How you speak to other people. What you give in vibrations is what you receive back in vibrations. Vibrations literally rule the universe. So, if you spit out low vibrations, negative vibrations, sad vibrations on a constant, regular basis, then guess what? That's all that's going to resonate with you in the world. That's all you're going to understand. That's all you're going to see is those negative things, those negative thoughts, those negative words, those negative coming right back at you, reflecting. It's a reflection of your own psyche. The way you see the world is the reflection on what's going on in your mind. Just like the old saying, how you keep your house or your bedroom is a reflection on what's going on in your mind. So, with that being said, being happy is a freaking choice, yo. Change your vibration, change your mind. That will literally change how you see the world and change the world around you, because these are new vibrations that you're giving off. I know it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to process because most of us grew up in a situation which wasn't too bad. Wasn't too easy. And, like I said, we've all been through some stuff. But don't let those things that you've been through dictate your choices that you make. Because I'm going to say it again. Those emotions that you feel in those moments are just flow-through emotions. Sometimes, yes, a gut feeling is is definitely on point sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But happiness is definitely a choice. And I've tested this theory out with myself, with a couple of lifelong friends of mine, that, letting them know that happiness is a choice is something that actually changed their lives. And this is how we became friends for life. A couple of god brothers of mine and, a couple of female friends from childhood are some of the people that I've had to let know. Because they've been going through some stuff, and a lot of stuff is just a pessimistic or a negative thought process that they've just gained over time because of some of the things that's happened to them, or the way they felt about certain things that's happened in their lives and things like that. So just being a friend to them, or at the time an acquaintance, somebody that they're meeting for the first time, and letting them know that, hey, even though all of this stuff has happened, you're still a great person. People still care about you. So happiness is definitely what's going on. Happiness is definitely a choice that you can make to not only make yourself happy, but add to other people's happiness around you. And once you know what you like, once you know what type of things that are mandatory in your life in order to keep this high vibration going, to keep the momentum of high vibrations, happiness, love, abundance, joy, you know what I'm saying, prosperity, to keep those type of vibrations around, what's mandatory for you in order to make that happen? And once you find out what that is, you'll pretty much always be happy. You will be happy because now you know what makes you happy. You know how to consistently make the choice, build the habit of happiness. That's one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And yes, sometimes this means, hey, maybe I need to go to therapy. Maybe I need to see a therapist or a mentor or a life coach to help me move past some of the trauma that I've been through in my past, some of the issues that I've never got resolved. And maybe I can get some closure from a particular person that I've never had the chance or been too afraid to get there or too afraid to talk to about a specific situation. You see? So, being happy, making yourself happy, and allowing the door to open for other people and other situations and other things to add to your happiness takes work. Because this makes you reflect on who you truly are as a person. It forces you to look at yourself from a third person viewpoint, meaning look at yourself outside of yourself as if you were a random stranger that you've known for a long time, and evaluate yourself the same way you would evaluate a friend of yours. With that blunt honesty, with that, well, to be honest, man, you really ain't shit type of talk. Find some things that you need to fix about yourself or get closure on or build on so you can create more positive habits over time. For instance, like making these videos and having these talks with you all is something that adds to my happiness. It's something that helps me build on who I am in a positive light, positive aspects, positive vibrations. It's by speaking life into you all while looking at myself, speaking life into myself, all at the same time. Is how I build those positive vibrations within me. Sun's out. He's starting to kick up, making me a little more toasty, helping me burn some more calories. Thank you, son. All this melanin needs it. So yeah, I'm not saying that making the choice of happiness is easy. It gets easier over time. I will say that. I will say it gets easier over time because it becomes a habit. It becomes habitual. Just like you can subconsciously speak negative all the time, you can flip the switch in your mind subconsciously by forcing yourself to speak positively, even on negative issues, looking at the sunny side of everything on a constant basis. That becomes a habit. Especially if you do it from a genuine place, your subconscious would be like, oh, this is what we on now? Bet, I got you. And it'll just become habit. It'll just become habit, you know? So, with all that being said, you can make the choice of happiness. You just have to be willing to self-reflect, on who you truly are. Have the self-control and the discipline to put in that work, to put yourself on a better path, on being more positive, being more open to understanding, and looking for different ways to understand things from a different person's point of view. With these things, you search for happiness, which is already inside of you. It's just bringing it out and making it the dominating emotion that you feel through everything. So, peace, love, and happiness to everybody. And I hope I was able to help some people throughout their lives, throughout you all's own journey. I hope I was able to share some insight, share some light on some of the issues that you all might be having. And see you next time. Peace, love, unity for everybody.